your tuchus.
All right, you're on.
Pinch it.
Go on.
What's a tuchus?
What's a tuchus? Hey guys, I'm Julie, and I don't
Hey,
really don't
Julie!
do. Hi everybody. Hey gang.
Hey.
Hi buddy. Hi buddy. Okay, shut up. I normally don't do stand-up, but I am a huge fan of this poet called Kenneth Goldsmith, and he doesn't write poetry. He takes shit that he finds on the radio and on the news and turns it into art. So he's known for reading like the weather report, the traffic report. So anyway, a good friend of mine called Silas Scarborough sent me these reviews on Amazon.com for a product called Haribo Gummy Bear Sugarless Gummy Bear Substitutes.
Oh,
And
yes.
I will Yeah, the sugarless gummies. Woohoo! I'm going to paste them into the. Okay, so this is still for sale. So if you really don't like somebody, if you hate your boss or your coworkers or your
Gotta
mother-in-law,
really hate him.
you can buy this stuff. But as I was reading through these, I thought each review was more and more talented, more and more gifted, more and more 100-word stories, and they were just epic. And I started reading them out loud to my 16-year-old, and he said, "Mom, that's like the shit you write." So this evening, in the tradition of Kenneth Goldsmith, I will present to you some found art, which are real-life product reviews of Haribo Gummy Bear Sugarless Candies.
Okay.
The headlines,
This-
the headlines are just epic, and you could follow along, but I may not go in order. Just don't, unless it's a gift for someone you hate. Oh man, words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The Gummy Bear Cleanse. If you are someone that can tolerate sugar substitute, enjoy. If you are like the dozens of other people that tried, run, run. First of all, for taste, I would rate these a 5. So good, soft, true to taste fruit flavors like the sugar variety. I was a happy camper, or should I say 2 T's. Not long after eating about 20 of these, all
Dun,
hell
dun,
broke
dun.
loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I've ever experienced. Cramps, swelling, bloating beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning before from some bad shellfish, and that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside of me. Then came flatulence. Heavens to Murgatroyd. The sounds like trumpets calling the demons back to hell. The stench like 1,000 corpses had vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to my own odors. But wait, there's more. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincter was screaming. My sphincter was screaming.
Sphincter.
It felt like my delicate starfish was a gaping maw projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste, 100% liquid, flammable liquid.
Oh my God.
Napalm liquid. It was actually a bit humorous for a nanosecond, as it was just beyond anything I could imagine possible. But, dear reader, it went on for hours. I felt violated when it was over, which I think might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2005. Okay. The next review, the reviewer titled it, "An Ideal gift for your congressional representative. I need not say more about that. Okay. The next one was Westboro Baptist Church after dinner fondue. This person said, I bought one order for the Westboro Baptist Church as a donation because we all know how much God hates irregularity. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's find the Jean Valjean one. That one will make my life complete. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, this one is good. This is from a gentleman in Germany. He says, forget the gastric balloon for $2,000. Buy a pack of gummy bears. And this is a new review. This is from today, January 21st, 2014. Okay. Being from the UK, I'm a big fan of sweets, and jellies in particular. Back in the day, I was all about buying nerds and runts and gummy bears, and they've been around for all an age, but these were sugar-free gummy bears, and I had to have them. Being a lot older now, the craving for sweets has not left me, and I've found myself needing to lose a bit of weight, so I've been staying off sweets, and yes, I was overjoyed when I found these, so quickly I ordered. I should not have bothered, as I was convinced it was God punishing me for going back to my evil ways and sticking the finger up to healthy living. It's been a few days, and I'm still expecting the police. Oh my God! I'm still expecting the police to come knocking. There is no way such an item of pure destruction making it through customs and onto a plane across the ocean can be seen as anything other than a terrorist act in the making. I decided to consume the goods whilst at work. That way my slacking on the diet could not be noticed by those closer to me, but this would end up being the burden of my life. It started off innocently enough as I sat in my chair at work in an office containing over 100 people. I would pick at the bears as I went about my daily work. After about 25 minutes, I felt the strain and pain as if someone had just come over and smashed me with a keyboard in the gut. Then, as I'm squirming on the floor, I dropped a fax machine on myself. Now, luckily, our office has 2 lots of toilets, one set being in my office, the other next door. As I stumbled up and headed toward the loo, looking like someone who had been sniped through the window, I noticed the cleaning cart parked outside, meaning the bathroom was unavailable. Uh-oh. As the cleaner headed out to pick up his mops,
good.
etc. This will not end well. I could see the fear on his face as he expected me to complain. However, I was beyond complaining. I thought I was dying. I was not pissed off. I wasn't pooped off, but he was soon going to be at he was soon going to be at risk of being pooped on.
Oh my God.
The second set of toilets are only 2 minutes away. I thought, oh my God, it felt like a lifetime. And it was at that moment a shroud of fear came over me with only one toilet open and 100 employees. The chances of 1 from 5, oh my God, slim. As I entered the toilet, it was confirmed. All 5 boxes of heaven were occupied as I slumped onto the nearest sink and stared at the ceiling, blinded by the lights there, or was it the light to take me away into the sky? I waited, just waited, for the sound of a flush and the lock coming away for what felt like a lifetime. As more people came in, I would have battled them to the death for the next free bowl of gold to take my rear. Alas, one was unlocked, which, savior of man, it was to save my life. As he exited, I shook his hand with gasps of thank you, like he was from Messiah from the clouds. As I debelted, I could feel the turtle head touching cloth. The timing had to be exact and ended up quicker than the Usain Bolt at the London Olympic Games. Oh my God. If you are planning on dieting, then buy these gummy bears. I can confirm you will literally toilet away pounds of weight, but please take into account this is only recommended if 1. You are unemployed and can thus stay at home during the course, or 2. You are able to go on sick from work, and 3. You could spend the next 2 weeks eating these gummy bears without fear of being caught in a difficult situation. Okay, shall I do? Okay. Lauren, I can do one more.
Do one more. Go on, do one more.
I have to find the Jean Valjean. I'm trying to find the Jean Valjean one. A lot of people must have gotten these for Christmas. Let's see. We'll go to the next page. Next page. This is the one about the little hell bears. Little hell bears. Oh, here we go. I'll do this one. The headline, it's called, It's Like Deliverance Without the Banjos. Okay? It's like deliverance without the banjos. I saw these and immediately ordered them. I couldn't wait another day, so I paid the $59.75 for overnight shipping. Woohoo! It was the longest night of my life. The next morning, they arrived. I snatched them from the UPS man without even signing. I locked the doors and spent the next 19 hours sensually licking the bag. Oh my God, it was the longest hard-on I've had in years. These gummy bears were great, but the world needed to know. I decided to put on my Sperry's and wife beater and go for a walk with my bears. Wind up at the city post office. Stupidly attractive mail lady enters, sees me standing there with no pants, a wife beater, Sperry's, and a 5-pound bag of sugarless Haribo gummy bears. She drops everything and says, "Let's make sugar love." And we go at it right there in the mailroom. Stank and gummy bears are flying everywhere. People's packages and letters are getting crashed. She says it turns her on. The elderly Hispanic janitor walks in. We don't care. We go even harder. He whips out a sax and covers George Michael. It weirds me out, but I roll with it. 7 hours pass. Gummy Love Fest continues. Other mailmen return, call the authorities. All the police can do is watch in amazement. Half of them are taking notes. We make the evening news. All 4 stations, plus public access and TBN. Hundreds of thousands of people watch us violate each other in a molten mass of gummy sugar and federal postage. The Hispanic man has been playing sax the whole time, embouchure of steel. We stop around 9:30 and walk out of the mailroom. It looks like a tornado hit the Willy Wonka factory, then dropped right in the middle of the post office. President Clinton is standing outside. He takes the opportunity to drop trow. Okay. I don't blame him. He awards me with the Nobel Peace Prize and a Presidential Medal for bravery in the face of stank. I thank him and walk back to my apartment, buck naked, covered in stamps and a hard candy shell. Crack a bottle in celebration of the best day of my life. Note to self, buy this shit. It'll change your life. Thanks for listening, you guys. More gummy bear stories to come next week.
Fantastic.
More gummies
bravo,
to come
bravo.
next week.
All right. More gummies for next week. That was shitty comedy. Oh, yeah.